So, continuing now with more of our little retrospective of the X-Men films, brings us to X-Men Origins Wolverine. A bit like what I said with X-Men The Last Stand, I don't think it is as bad as most people make it out to be. However, it is closer to being as bad as everyone says. There's a very basic, very fundamental problem. We know Wolverine, not only can't he die because he has to survive to be in the other movies, but with his healing factor, he never even feels like he's really in danger. The second thing is that part of what makes Wolverine cool is the fact that you don't know all the details about his history, and filling in those blanks doesn't make him more interesting, it actually makes him less interesting. But coming back to the healing factor thing, I had to sort of stop and examine, well, why wasn't that a problem in the previous X-Men movies? Because he's always had the healing factor. Why didn't we have this same feeling of, oh, whatever? And that has to do with the scale of the story. All of the main X-Men movies, the stakes were bigger than Wolverine himself. So maybe he couldn't get killed, but the mission could still fail. He could live and they still lose. With X-Men Origins Wolverine, because it's about just him, the fact that he can't die is a really big detriment. In addition to that, you can feel the studio presence. They're embedding all these potential spin-offs. Deadpool, Gambit, there was talk of a spin-off there. The studio is thinking in terms of where can we make even more movies out of this. Gambit, there's no organic reason for him to be there at all. And then, of course, there is Deadpool. Now, he's perfectly cast, incredibly well played, but completely poorly utilized in terms of the script and the story. You get a lot of that. The White Queen was tossed in there very haphazardly. Cyclops just was kind of shoehorned in there. Let's just throw everything we've got into this thing and hope it comes out good. And, well, it didn't. The special effects don't hold up particularly well either. The effects in the previous X-Men movie, it's not that the effects were necessarily better, but they were used more intelligently. They were used more sparingly, and they did more to hide when they were using special effects. Whereas X-Men Origins Wolverine, they just go, hey, look at this! Green screen! Computer graphic claws! Why? For all my bitching, there is some stuff that works in here. Hugh Jackman still works. Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth. Oh, he's good. He's menacing, he's intimidating, he's fun. It makes me really wish that he had been Sabretooth in that first X-Men movie too. But again, we've got sort of the prequel issue, which is that he should be the final confrontation that Wolverine has. But he can't be, because he has to survive to appear in X-Men 1. And throw that all together and you have easily the worst X-Men movie to date. On that note, this Council of Geeks is adjourned.